Hi, Juno. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for taking time out for this session today. I'm very excited to meet you after a long time. Let's start with how are you doing these days?
Yeah, I'm doing well, and everything is going perfectly all right.
Okay, wonderful.
And
So,
thank you
how?
for asking. And what about you? How are you doing now?
I am doing excellent as well. Thank you so much for asking. The weather is good these days in Pune, so enjoying that weather and enjoying the sun from time to time. What about you? How was your morning?
Yeah, it was like as usual, and
Mm-hmm.
my morning is a little bit busy, like every day.
Mm-hmm.
For
Mm-hmm.
my daughter, actually, she has to
Okay.
go to office, so I'm
Mm.
there to take care of her.
Ah,
It is a little busy for me.
right, right. Okay, wonderful. But good that you are, staying there, helping her out. That is very important, right? Because she's also at a very delicate stage of her career. She has started working, and at that time, all the support that you can get is really, really, very commendable and very precious also for anyone.
Yes, yes, right, you are right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful. All right. So, Juno, how is your English journey coming along? What are you doing these days to continue on your path?
Yeah, it is going on, and I'm very much passionate about English. English,
Mm.
and right now I'm reading lots of books, and I'm watching videos like your videos, and there are so many trainers. They are helping out others
Mm.
to learn something. So I'm trying to learn something from that,
Mm.
and yeah, it is going on. And whenever I get time, I definitely give some time for my practice.
Ah, okay. Good, good. That is nice to hear. All right. So, Juno, today the topic that I wanted to discuss with you, I feel it's a very important topic because I see a lot around me, and that keeps me thinking on this. That and I wanted to have a discussion with you because I feel you are someone who would be able to have a lot of good thoughts on it and also put it across in a very nice manner. So, I want to ask about, do you think, or how important do you think it is for women these days to be financially independent? What is your thought and what is your take on it?
Oh, first of all, thank you, Movia, for giving me this opportunity and discussing on this crucial matter. I must say that being independent is very important. It's very much important for women, especially for nowadays, because what I see that if women are not financially independent, they like they don't have that much hold or that much say in their own family. And to get respect, I think financially independence is very much important.
Mm, yes, absolutely. I agree to that when you say that, if somebody is not financially independent, most of the times, somewhere when you said it, I have also seen, at a lot of places that women's opinions or their desires, they are not respected. Like nobody will ask them before taking any decision, before making a big investment, nobody will consult with women. And then I have also seen people who, even if the husband wants to ask, there are people in the family who would say that, why do you want to ask her? What is the point of taking her opinion on this? Right. So somewhere, women are taken for granted that way, is that okay, if she's not earning something, if she's just busy in homemaking and taking care of the family, that means she might not have any opinion about investments or any opinion about life decisions, and which I feel is a very regressive mentality. And if just earning something can get you that respect, then definitely women should also take some steps and do something, to make themselves financially independent. But apart from these two things, are there any other points that you want to share about why women should try and be financially independent?
Yeah. Most important thing is they feel very much confident within themselves. Because
Yeah.
if you are financially stable, you don't have to rely on your male counterpart. You
Hmm.
can do whatever you want, even it is for your own family. Sometimes we actually, I'm being a woman, I can say
Hmm.
that I have lot of desire to do something for my family. But if
Yeah.
I don't have that financial stability, how can I do this? And
Hmm.
these things, I think, give women a great self-esteem and self-confidence.
Hmm.
So I think it is also essential. And one more thing I want to add, that is, if they are financially independent, they can empower their children, especially their daughters.
Absolutely.
So I think it is very much important nowadays. And
Hmm. Hmm.
because when I was young, when I got married, that time thing was totally different. Okay, I can say for I got a job and I just left that job for my uh, marriage. I
Hmm.
don't
Hmm.
think nowadays girls would be doing that kind of mistake. It is a
Hmm.
huge mistake, I think. So now I don't think I don't say that I regret now
Hmm.
because I am lucky enough that I got a supporting husband, a beautiful family. But everyone's luck is not like that.
Right. Yes.
So it is very crucial to be financially independent nowadays.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, I agree to that. I like the point that you spoke about that when you want to do a lot of things for your loved ones, it is not always just to show that, okay, I am independent and I earn my own thing. But, women have a lot of desire and women by nature are very loving and giving, right? So I can resonate with that because most of the times, I am thinking, okay, what trip can I plan next so that me and my husband can go? And what can I buy for my father? What can I get my brother? Something that I would want to do for the home, right? So these things, and you don't really feel like asking for money from somebody all the time. You want to do every tiny bit and thing, right? So that is one thing that I would really appreciate, and I would thank you for bringing up that point, that women should not just earn for their own selves, but they should also have some source of income so that they can fulfill those desires that they have, that okay, I want to do something for my loved ones. That gives a different kind of satisfaction, isn't it?
Yes, really. And
Mm.
I like now I have started giving classes to children to like for
Mm.
grammatical part for
Right.
learning
Yeah.
English language. So I am earning something, though it is very little, but it gives
Right.
me like I can do something, at least something for my family. Like I can
Correct.
fulfill my own desire. So, and I always encourage my daughter to be
Mm.
independent. So,
Correct.
I think seeing my daughter like being an independent woman, I just can, uh, like, but I am very much satisfied, I can say.
Of course, I'm glad that you mentioned that. Junu, there is one more thing that I feel, and which I used to feel from since childhood. Whenever I used to see that, okay, all men are going out to work, and mostly at that time, women used to be homemakers, right? Sometimes what I used to feel was it is not really fair to financially depend on one person when there is a family of four. It's a lot of burden on that one person. It's a lot of mental pressure. Similarly, how doing home chores for a family of four for one person is a lot of burden. I feel it is a lot of mental burden and also physical burden for somebody to be responsible for four other lives, right? So for me, since the time I was growing up, I had that, thought process that if it is a family, you cannot just give one entire task to one person, right? And there has to be a good balance. Me being a Libran, I think I'm a huge believer in balance in everything in life. So for me also, families, basically should have a good balance of financial flow as well as the home chores, because when the home chores are divided between the husband and wife, then the children also learn from a very young age. And when both the genders are working, then no matter what is the gender of the offspring, they also grow up with that mentality that, we don't want to be dependent on someone. We want to be independent as soon as possible. And I think that is a very it's a very nice way to maintain harmony in any family, and it gives a sense of belonging and a sense of respect to each member of the family. What do you think about that?
Yes, uh, I agree with you. I totally agree with you because I think that if women are independent, especially financially independent, they can take a good decision for their family. Okay, because I believe that women are more sensible in taking any decision, and if they are
Mm,
financially independent, they can participate in for like investing, saving, how they can save their money, how they can invest their money. And one more thing I want to say, that is, I think it is not sufficient to be financially independent. I think it needs some more. Like you should, like, what should I say? Like how you can manage your savings, you can manage your
yeah,
earnings. It is also important.
correct.
So
Absolutely.
one thing, like after another thing, like you learn how to manage your earning if you are financially independent. So if you are not, then these things will be totally like you are not able to learn these things for your whole life.
Yes,
It
absolutely.
is also very much important.
Yes. So it is not just about creating wealth, but it is also about multiplying that wealth. It is important for women and men both to focus on not just creating or earning wealth, but also multiplying that. How do you save? How do you invest? And how do you save and secure your future? Not just for yourself, but also for your children, right?
Yes, yes, yes. And you are talking about the balance between husband and wife. I think it is also very much important because now I can understand, because I am living alone with my daughter. I'm alone.
Mm,
I'm away from my husband, and he is so supportive. And I learn cooking. I learn how to cook from him. So you can
yeah,
understand that how much supportive he is. So
right.
now I'm missing those things. I have to handle everything on my own, and my
Mm,
daughter is not like, she is very much busy, and she is like, she is not able to manage these things. So now I am
mm,
realizing how important it is to
yeah.
balancing your work also, household chores.
Absolutely. Yes, that is very true. I feel, household chores are, they are not gender specific. For me, they are life skills. So,
Yes,
be it a man or be it a woman, they should know basic life skills. You should know how to feed yourself. You should know how to keep your surroundings clean. Maybe you don't do it out of choice, but given that you are in a situation, you should be able to do them. So that you can sustain yourself, you can sustain your life, and you can eat healthy, you can stay clean. These are things which are very important, and specifically now, because nowadays a lot of kids, they go out, like out of India, for work, for studies, and there you have no house help. There is no concept of house help. Either you cook your food, you eat, or you survive on frozen food. So because of that, I feel it's very important that everybody knows, be it a girl or be it a boy, you should at least know basic cooking, like just to make something and feed yourself, right?
Yes, yes. It
Yeah.
is a life skill
Okay.
and very important skill.
Yeah.
It is totally a different topic, but you
Yeah.
got this topic, and I must say that it is very much
Hmm.
important. And I now I'm trying to teach my daughter that
Ah.
how she can like cook or manage her household chores.
Yeah.
I think because it is not possible for me to be here for all the
Hmm.
time for her.
Absolutely. Yes, yes,
So
absolutely.
it is very crucial, and
And I'm glad to
I
see
believe
that.
that she will manage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like over
And
time, learn.
hmm. Correct. And once you learn, the art of cooking, some people really enjoy. Like for me, I enjoy cooking. So I love cooking. And I have seen the same happen for a lot of people that initially they never liked. I loved cooking since my childhood, but I have seen my friends who never enjoyed cooking, who never liked stepping into the kitchen. When they started cooking, they really enjoyed that activity and they got fond of it. Right? So you never know, it might turn out
Yes.
like that for your daughter as well.
Yes, yes. And I
Right?
also love cooking. And what
Hmm.
I love when I prepare something and my family member they taste that thing and they give some appreciation. So that is
Yeah.
very
Correct.
that makes me very happy.
Of
Mm,
course.
and it is like it is totally a different thing. Like you cook for your loved ones and
Hmm.
they like your food, so I like it very much. Cooking is my
Absolutely.
passion, and especially
Hmm.
baking. I love baking.
Oh, wow. Amazing, amazing. All right. So I think we discussed quite a few interesting points around, why women should start working and be financially independent. I don't really think that everybody needs to do a specific job, but thankfully, there are so many ways out there today in the society that you can do anything that you want. You can showcase your talent in any which ways, and you can earn yourself at least a decent amount of money that you can keep for yourself and use for your family or help your husband in, right? So I think it's just a matter of doing a little bit of research, finding out a few ways, and just making up, first of all, that willpower and that mindset that okay, I am going to do something and I will be able to do it, even if I'm not stepping out, even if I'm staying at home and I'm managing everything on my own, I can still do something at least. Like for me, the journey started like that. You said it like I think nobody is going to leave their job after marriage nowadays. For me, it was a funny story like that. And for me, I had no compulsion. I was living with my partner for the last 3 years. We were doing our own jobs and all of that. And then we decided to get married last year in December. And I just, I changed a job. I joined a job in the month of October, and then I started going to office, and then I realized I have waited for my wedding for so many years. Now I am planning my entire wedding and I don't have enough time to invest in it. I don't have my own time to plan my day, to plan my things, and I have to wait for a 10-day leave to take care of my wedding. Okay, that's not happening with me. So I just one day I flipped and I just told my fiance that, listen, I can't do this, 9 to 5 schedule job anymore. It's not working. Let us get married and then I'll figure out what to do. And initially, trust me, Juno, I was so skeptic. I was like, leaving a well paying job after a career of 11 years is not very easy. So initially, till the time I got married, it was all fun because I was enjoying and there were savings and all of that. But after that, from January onwards, I started panicking that okay, what is going to happen now? What am I going to do? How are things going to work out? But trust me, after the initial few months, it took me some time to realize that at the end of the day, everything works out. If you want to do something, you will figure out ways. But if you sit back and if you keep, pondering over it, and if you keep telling yourself that, okay, I'm so worried, what is going to happen, then things are just going to remain at one place. So the only thing that I would want to tell everybody is, stop being scared. There's nothing to panic. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is going to fall into place. You just have to make up your mind.
Yes, yes. I can realize this thing because I can relate. Sorry, I can relate
Mm.
these things with me because like now I am 50 years old and I started my journey. Like I started my career. So I think there is no
Yeah,
time, there is no age to start over.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
so and it gives me so pleasure and so happiness, I can say, that now that I can do something for others, or that feeling is totally out of the world, I can say.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Very nice. I
If
loved
you
it.
are like your mind is open to accept or to change yourself, so it is
Hmm.
easy to do anything at
Absolutely.
any point of your life.
Yes, true, very true. I agree with that. And everyone who is listening to this, please pay attention to this that you have two different perspectives here, and both of you are, both of us are telling you the same thing that it is possible. You just have to believe in yourself, you just have to trust yourself. That's it. Everything works out. Okay, so thank you so much for having that discussion with me today. But before I let you go, since you are here on my Students Corner, I would definitely want to get some honest feedback from you. You were a part of the group sessions, and I would want to know your feedback, how you felt being a part of those sessions. What is your feedback for me? Anything that you want me to work on, anything you want me to do better, please go ahead and share your experience.
Yeah, it's a very nice experience to be in your class because it was my desire that I could learn something from you because I just follow your every step because like you are so much younger than me, but you are very much knowledgeable and in your field, I can say you are like titan for me. Because yes, yes, your personality, your way of teaching, and your way of speaking, everything. I mean, I just follow your step because you
Wow.
inspire me a lot, and
Wow.
you can speak so nicely to anyone that it catch like I can't express myself, but I'm very grateful to be in your class, and yeah,
Wow.
I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things from you, and
Thank you.
I have desire to be like, to continue this journey in future.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much, Junu. Those were very kind words. And, I think it's all the love and all the support from all of you that I get, which keeps me motivated and which gives me the energy to, bring out more and try and see how I can help all of you out there in a more effective manner. So thank you so much. And once again, I'm glad that we could have this conversation today. Very happy to meet you. And in future, we will connect once again. But thank you so much for your time today. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Mopia, and hope to meet you soon.
Absolutely. All right, Juno. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
Bye.